back in this thing, y'all, with another video. So we just gonna hop right into it, y'all. We're not really gonna do too much editing to this video. It's gonna be just kind of raw, uncut. This is not a prank at all. Not a prank. I know y'all say that I don't really let Brian talk. I literally tell him to chime in all the time, so I'm just gonna let you start it off.
Well, first off, I'm sick, so I ain't gonna really talk too loud. Yeah, as you read from the title, we are not together. We are co-parenting right now. We've tried to make it work. This is one of them things that is better off friends.
This been like a long time coming. It's a hard video to make. I say that. Not gonna be crying, but it's a hard video to make just simply because all of this time, literally all of this time. Anywho, that's why I didn't want to talk. You can talk.
Told you I don't feel good.
It's just really hard to open up. We try to keep as much as we can private. I can't continue to get on the internet and act like, and I see y'all comments saying like y'all are perfect for each other, and it's not just the comments, it's just life. I mean, it's just everything. I refuse to be, I'm all about being happy in real life. Like real life. Social media is not real life. So I'm all about being happy. Every single day I wake up, I'm happy in my house. I'm happy. My house should be my safe place, like where I just feel at peace, and it's not like that at all. So for a while now, and I know y'all, if y'all seen us talking about marriage and stuff like that, a lot of y'all just kind of chimed in. We got a lot of feedback on that video, and a lot of people were just saying like, what are you holding on for? Like, y'all relationship to go 12 years, no marriage, no ring, no none of that. It's just like, it was no boundaries set in place. It was just kids having kids, not being equally yoked. There were so many red flags there, so many red flags that we both ignored. And I refuse to go into another year. It's about to be 2022. I've been with the same person since I was 15 years old. And I know a lot of people say y'all are perfect for each other. Y'all chemistry is A1. Y'all only see what we show y'all. Y'all, that's it. Y'all only see that. Once this camera goes off, it's back to real life. Has this had a strain on our relationship? Yes. The biggest strain on our relationship, because not only is it's us connecting with y'all, but it's us also holding each other accountable for getting certain things done when it comes to us doing this, when it comes to us running this type of business and the ins and outs. And for so long, I felt like I played mama, I played manager, I played all of these different roles, and I'm burnt out. Like, I'm literally burnt out. 12 years is a long time. But you can talk though. I'm not gonna be on here crying.
We're better friends than lovers. We've tried to make it work. It ain't gonna happen. We're not equally yoked. We're never gonna agree on anything. She's always gonna be right. I'm always gonna be right. And that's just how it's always been. You know what I'm saying? It's just like fire with fire. It's not gonna work. But yeah, 12 years, it's literally been a long time. 12 years is a very long time to be in a relationship and has not moved from.
It's just been a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's just like
up and down.
Like she said, just kids having kids, so there was no structure. Didn't have a vision, didn't have a plan. You know what I'm saying? It was just two kids shacked up having kids. You know what I'm saying? So it was no future goals. It was just utter that. And just misunderstanding and just, there's just a lot of stuff going on with, through these years. But I will say this year has probably been the worst.
Yeah, it's been the worst. I saw a comment in the last video, not to cut you off, but I saw a comment in that marriage video that we did, and somebody was saying y'all need to really get help before y'all start to resent each other. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it's been that. It's been that. It's been, when I tell you, I used to be, I ain't even gotta say all that, but.
No, go ahead. You want to be real about it? Go ahead.
No, I mean, I don't even have to, it's no point. I mean, we're saying it now, but if you want me to say it,
Go
I
ahead,
used
say
to
it.
be very, I'm talking about borderline obsessed with this man. And to now, don't even breathe my way. Y'all can only imagine how hard it is being with somebody that will never be able to love you how you deserve to be loved. And then to say, I'm doing everything that I can do. And then to be, for years and years and years, trying to see a change or trying to force a change or trying to ask for something different, trying to ask for this, trying to ask for that. Like, I don't even know if that's making sense because it's hard to put it in words, but I can't even, I never would have imagined getting here. There were so many people that told me, when I tell you it was so many people that just came my way, that just came into my life and just told me, like, how do you even know that you're in love? And the thing is, I became so dependent on him because he was my person. He was my person, y'all. And that's why I get so emotional about it, because it's like, we don't even want to be around each other. And I just want to just put this out there that this is real emotions. We're only making this video for our true supporters out there that continue to ask us, why aren't we posting any pranks? What happened to like the couple vibe and us doing like the couple videos and stuff like that. For a lot of our relationship, it was just stagnant. It was just having kids. That was like the hype in our relationship. There was never any hype. There was never any, oh, let me take you out. Let me show you off. It was never any of that. Never. And y'all may be thinking, well, how did y'all stay so long?
Because it was mostly just...
It was convenient.
It was that, and it was just, like you were saying, not take you out or anything like that, which I did. But most of the time, how we end up in these situations is because, literally, shacking up underneath each other and having sex. That is the whole big thing. Once the sex left, and
you will take that out of a relationship, and you'll really see.
Yeah, once you take the sex out of the relationship, then it becomes a problem. That's when the resentment comes. That's when.
No, I wouldn't say that. When you take that away, you really see a person for who they are. I feel like we're all over the place. We just sat down because we haven't posted anything. We just sat down and I kind of just came to him and I told him that I think we should let people know that this is permanent. This is what it is. Ain't no going back. Ain't no fixing nothing. Ain't no working on nothing.
Yeah, we tried to fix it behind the scenes. But I will be honest, I didn't want to fix it.
Yeah.
I will man up to that and say, just all the stuff that happened and all the stuff that's been said.
People will show you one side of them, but when times get hard and life comes at you quick and there's grown-up decisions to make. And
I'm going to chime on that too.
Wow.
There's I understand where you're coming from with that. Okay. But if we're going to tell them that, I mean, don't sugarcoat it.
Don't sugarcoat what?
Because you're saying when life things happen, making big adult decisions. When this first happened, I was still there and we worked through them. But this time, it's a whole different scenario.
I never said that you wasn't there. What I'm saying is that you can really see somebody's true colors and how they respond and how they react to certain things that happen in their life, and it causes a strain between two people. That's what I'm saying. That's when I really started to see a side of you that I didn't know was there. When times got hard, I seen sides of you that I've never seen. Vice versa. You seen sides of me that you never seen.
You seen the same sides.
From your perspective. From your perspective. That's the thing. And he can even say, I tell him all the time, you don't even seem like the same person that I used to be with. And when I say used to, I'm talking when it was just, and I know people change, y'all.
People change and people
change
and
people grow.
Because if y'all haven't known, well, y'all don't know, I went on a spiritual journey from this. I needed to, because everybody has a breaking point. And I wasn't getting help from anybody. I wasn't asking for help. I couldn't come to her. we're not. No, it's not gonna happen. So I end up going on a spiritual journey. And when she says she sees a different side of me, that's what you said, because I'm not that same. I'm not that same.
That's not
that same Orion. There's a lot of things I've changed. Like I said, we're not gonna never agree, but that's okay. That's okay.
But I just want you to know that's not what I'm talking about.
This right here is just, this is not the end. You know what I'm saying? We resent each other right now, but it's just all feelings right now. But we're gonna come back together and work this out, but not like in a relationship, but. Right now, we just not seeing eye to eye, and it's gonna be like that because that's just how it is right now.
We just have to figure out what we're gonna do as far as living situations and stuff. And
that's the only reason why it's like that.
After that,
coming at each other's neck and all that. That's the reason why it's like that. Like she said, like I said, we're just not equally yoked. We won't see eye to eye. We never did, never will.
And I feel like too, when we did see eye to eye, we were just kids. We was really just kids. Just, like I said, he was always there. I was always there. I was bored. I was hanging out with him. He was bored. He was hanging out with me. And as we grew and got older, had a kid, and it just made sense to stay together. And it was just convenient. Don't ever feel like you have to settle. If you find yourself in a relationship asking for the smallest things, don't feel like you have to settle. It's people out here that'll really do all of those things without you having to ask. Don't ever feel like you have to settle.
Look for those signs,
Don't ignore them.
Go with your gut. If your gut's telling you need to leave, don't let a kid hold you. Just because you got a kid with that person. Just because you got a kid.
Don't
let it hold you.
It literally holds no weight. If anything, you're just putting more strain on each other. And the longer you try and make it work, that kid is eventually going to grow up. Y'all stay tuned for more content. This is not the end of this channel. We don't want y'all to think that. Like we said, it's going to be more of a family channel. Y'all will see a different name on the channel. We haven't came up with nothing yet.